I mean, the offseason, you gotta love it. I could sit here and talk junk about our opponents all day, and I came with the intention to, but today we're actually gonna do a little something different. I wanna talk about one thing that scares me about every other NFC East team. So let's get into it.
You want Philly food? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm not really about to talk nice about these guys. Like, is this really what I'm about to do? How desperate for content am I right now? Like, I mean, my cousin is a Giants fan. I could be kind of nice. This is gonna suck. What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco, and it is Philly the podcast. So like I said, today we're gonna tell you one thing that I fear about every NFC East team going into next season. Now, before we do, be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, join the family. We are on the road to 4K. We would love for you guys to join that ride. But let's hop right into it. I'm gonna start with the Giants because I probably have the least hatred towards. I mean, I guess Washington is more, but Giants came to my mind first. So we're gonna go with Giants first. What do I fear about the Giants? Honestly, not much. But the one thing I will say that kind of fears me is that they turned everything around. They actually have a head coach now. I think that having somebody that brings a little bit of actual stability, isn't a special teams coach for a college, is really going to help this team out, really going to possibly help Daniel Jones develop into the quarterback that they hope he becomes. And honestly, if Philadelphia doesn't want to see them with a good quarterback or even a halfway decent one, we've seen what they can do with that. So I don't believe in Daniel Jones. I don't think a lot of the NFL believes in Daniel Jones. I don't think a lot of the NFC East nor Giants fan believe in Daniel Jones. But having that head coach there to bring some stability, bring some winning culture back to the New York Giants could be sneakily scary for the NFC East. Hey, baby, I still gotta be nice to these boys.
Yes, Joe.
All right, so I guess we're going to talk about Dallas next. I can't get out of this. So the Cowboys, look, they have talent, right? They have talent. Their defense seemed to have taken over last year, becoming way better than we all ever seen from the Cowboys, at least in the past couple decades. It really propelled their team to that next level, but yet they were still not able to get it done. So what is it that I am fearing from the Dallas Cowboys? Again, there's not much, right? But I will say that defense. I will say that coaching, again, of that defense. They're now in year 2 of Dan Quinn, so this is going to be another year in his defense, another year in the off season, and being able to kind of gel with that whole defense and finding out what he wants, right? You were able to bring back Javon Curse. You were able to bring back some cogs to that defense, able to add some guys that might fit what Dan Quinn wants to do a little bit better than the guys they previously had. So I don't want to say it fears me, but that is the title of the video, so I guess I gotta say it. But it does make me fear them a little bit, that maybe this defense can get even better. You still shooting? Shoot it, my love. All right, lastly, we have the Washington whatchamacallits. I don't even want to go over a name. It might change by the time this video actually drops. But what do I fear about the Washington football team? It might honestly surprise you. I think Carson Wentz might actually figure something out there in Washington. And I know that it's a long shot, but it could happen. And honestly, that's the only thing that really scares me about Washington. If they're able to go and get themselves a quarterback, they might be a real team. You know, we obviously know that there has not been a repeat winner in the NFC East since 2003-2004 season, obviously being the Eagles. But either way, so history is not in the Dallas Cowboys' favors. And the Giants and the Washington football team are teams in this NFC East. I know many people probably forgot Washington is in it because they haven't won the division in a long time. But they could this year if Carson Wentz is able to pull something out of his hat. I think that Carson Wentz has talent. I think that a lot of people will tell you he has talent. It's all about him honing that talent and not trying to be bigger than the game. But you got Ron Rivera over there that should be able to maybe coach him up a little bit. So I'm hoping that he stinks, but that's the only thing that I think that the Washington Commander fans can at least kind of hold on to, because if they do get a quarterback, I think that everybody in Washington knows what can happen. So what do I fear about Washington? Carson Wentz becoming someone other than Carson Wentz. So that's it. We're done. We're done. No more nice stuff. No more nice things to say about anybody in this division. It is straight smoke for the rest of the offseason. The Eagles are going to win this division, and it's not going to be close. The Philadelphia Eagles are strapped. We got nothing but talent. But you guys let me know in the comments, what do you think? You can give me both. You can tell me, one, why are you not afraid of these guys? Because honestly, that's what I'd rather hear. But you can also be nice if you want to get it out your system and tell me why you are maybe fearful of somebody in this division. But throw it in your comments. Y'all know what it is, man. It is Fly Eagles Fly, and we are out here. Peace!
Everywhere, this is for you.
Yeah. Fly Eagles flying on the team. Touchdown, touchdown. Time to get Jalen this ring. You don't really want to start a thing. This a Bird Gang Nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here calling with Philly the podcast. And we can call a man dog.